Hey guys, today's video is a Q&A video and I'm going to be answering all of your questions. Welcome back to Ria's World of Ideas. If you are new to my channel, I am Ria, and on my channel I love sharing all the ideas that I find helpful in my life and home, and hopefully you'll find them helpful in your life and home as well. So if you're not a subscriber already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave this video, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're always notified on all the new videos that I put out. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it, so I'm able to bring more videos to you guys in the future that you guys will like. So with all that being said, let's jump in today's video. And like I said, it's a Q&A video with the questions that you guys have asked me. Now over on Instagram and on YouTube, I asked you guys yesterday what video you guys would like to see today. And the vote was really close, but most of you guys voted for a Q&A video of questions that you guys have been asking me. So that's why I'm doing this video today. But don't worry, the ones that voted for my planner lineup for 2022, that video is still coming. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to do that video. It will just be later on this week. And I actually got my planner stack right here of things that I'm going to share with you guys. So like I said, don't fret. It is a video that will be coming up. It's just not today's video. So let's just jump in with the questions. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers on Instagram and on YouTube. So I wanted to do a Q&A video so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So let's just jump right in. So one of the questions is, do you record content every day? I don't record content every day. I have to give it up to people who can do that. I'm the type of person that I'm very picky about my editing and what I post out there, and I don't want to accidentally show something like, you know, an address or anything like that in my, you know, in my vlogs or in my videos. And so whenever I'm editing my videos, I'm really looking at my videos to make sure that the privacy of everything is secure. And I like to add like sounds and different kinds of pop-up things. And so I always want to make sure that the sounds and the pop-ups always connect. So I'm like very picky with my editing. So I couldn't film every day because right now my schedule that I'm trying to do is that I film on Monday, edit Tuesday, hopefully post Wednesday, film on Thursday, edit Friday, and hopefully post on Saturday. So I kind of want to post 2 videos a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. It hasn't been happening like that because sometimes, you know, video content that I want to do, something happens and I can't finish the video. But that is my plan going into 2022, that I have at least 2 videos for you guys. And if I ever have any bonus videos, it'll be on Monday. But I can't record every day because I just don't have the time. And also with Instagram Reels and TikToks, I kind of want to incorporate those too, and those take a lot of time. So a lot of time, the behind the scenes of YouTube is editing. So the filming, I can't film every day because I have to have like a day to film and a day to edit, and then posting is another thing because you want to put links when people ask you questions. So there's a lot of behind the scenes when it comes to YouTube. So I don't record content every day. Another one is, do you ever feel like changing gears with YouTube? With this question, I think maybe, I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I don't know if you mean like changing gears on another platform or changing gears like with my content. So I kind of answer both. So with changing gears about another platform, I kind of wanted to do more of putting content on Instagram and TikTok because I feel like that's the most popular right now, and they're pushing out more content. And so I can be, you know, I can be out there, I can be noticed by more of an audience on Instagram and TikTok now because of how people share. And I feel like on YouTube, although I love YouTube and I love doing it, I feel like on YouTube they tend to market a certain type of person and the niche that I do. Like I don't have a specific niche. I like do all sorts of things on my content. So I'm not like just a DIY channel. I'm not just like a mommy channel. I'm not just like a vlogging or stuff. I do all sorts of things. But I feel like certain personas get pushed out more, even if their videos are not the best and their editing is not the best. I feel like they get pushed out more. I don't know why, but that's what I see. And I've talked to other content creators and they've noticed that too. And I noticed that some of our content doesn't get, our notifications don't get to our viewers. I have viewers that tell me, you know, I didn't get no notification of the video. I didn't know you posted a video. So that's why it's always important to put the notifications on and click that you always want to be notified. But I just feel like, you know, changing gears with other social platforms, I don't ever want to leave YouTube permanently because I love the YouTube platform and it took me so long to kind of learn YouTube that I don't want to leave it completely. But I do like adding other social media influence, platforms to myself, like Instagram and TikTok, so that it could be added on. So that's why it takes a lot of time to edit and stuff. Switching gears as far as like my style. When I first started my channel, I was just sharing organization things and DIYs that I did. And so it sort of became like my channel was like a DIY, Dollar Tree DIY channel, but I don't want to market myself as just a DIY channel, because that's not all that I do. And I get bored doing the same content all the time. And I also get bored watching content creators that do just DIYs or just cleaning or, just, one thing. They tend to start repeating their stuff, and then it's not interesting anymore. So one of the YouTubers that I love to watch, which is She's in Her Apron, I love watching her because she was very just natural, and in her content you would get a vlog, you would get a cooking, sometimes she'll show you a recipe, sometimes she'll show you cleaning tips, her routines, sometimes she'll show you what she got from Dollar Tree. So it was always something new. So it was always something new to watch, and I was always interested in every single video. So switching gears as far as like content, I never stick to a specific content because I get bored, and I don't want you guys to get bored. Even though I know for my channel, and I think the reason why I haven't grown so fast as everybody else is because I don't stick to one thing. A lot of people stick to just Dollar Tree DIYs and their channel blows up. Sometimes they stick to just cleaning and their channel blows up. But because you have to, if you stick to a specific niche, then YouTube pushes you out more. But like I said, I get bored with that, and I don't want you guys to get bored with that. So at the end of the day, my channel is all about me, sharing my ideas, my life and home to you guys. And so I don't want y'all to get bored with the same thing. So I've always been switching gears back and forth on my channel. I hope that's what you meant by that question, but hopefully I answered it, in both kind of contents. What made you, I had two questions that was kind of similar. One was, what inspired you to start a YouTube channel, and what made you decide to start YouTube? So I used to, once I had my second child, once I had my second child, I got into staying at home more, and I was having more time with like couponing, doing DIYs and crafts, doing different recipes and all that stuff. So, and every time I did something, I wanted to share it with everybody. So I would take a picture and I would share it on social media, on Facebook. And then people would ask me, oh, how did you make that? Or they would ask me how did you get that price, or what coupon did you? So people were always asking me questions of how I did something. So then my husband was like, why don't you, start a blog, start sharing things? And so at first I didn't want to, because I didn't think people would want to know, but it made sense, because then I could just, instead of answering so many people's questions, I could just write one blog, then share the blog, and then whoever wanted to see it can see it. So I originally started a blog first. And then what drove me to YouTube was I had a friend who, she told me that I should start doing a YouTube channel because she knew about my blog, and she was like, why don't you do a YouTube channel? And so that was really scary because I didn't want to be on camera. I had no idea about camera and filming and lighting and everything like that. So it was real scary. And when it comes on being on camera, you guys think that it might be easy, but it's actually kind of nerve-wracking to be on camera, because I stumble over my words as it is. I talk fast as it is. Sometimes I can't remember stuff. So to be on camera, you're going to be judged by everything. So it's really hard and really scary to be on camera. But she just said, you would reach more people on YouTube, because YouTube was popular at that time. So then I decided to just take the plunge, and I started my YouTube channel, and I had so much support from a lot of my friends that were always been there for me and always encouraged me. And then now I love it. I love doing it. I love editing. I love interacting with you guys. And it's just a wonderful platform. I do love it. And so that's what inspired me. I was already sharing things to family and friends, but then it was just like, do it more of a broad platform for everybody else. Another person wrote, is there one specific event that pushed you to go for it? And so I guess I answered it like, it was just that, I was constantly sharing things anyway, and people were asking questions. So, and then I had a push from one of my friends who's a real estate agent in Houston, and she was like, go for it, you got this, you could do this. And she was on to really push me to it. And so I appreciate her for pushing me to it, because I wouldn't have done it if she didn't keep suggesting it. Another person asked me, where am I from? So I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I am the youngest of 3. My dad and my mom were born in Puerto Rico. Me, my brother, and my sister were all born in Puerto Rico as well. After I was born, my dad joined the military. So we actually left the island when I was 1 year old. And then I was a military brat, and we moved around everywhere. And then I became a military wife and moved different places. And so now we've actually stayed here in Texas. But yes, I'm originally from Puerto Rico. What is your dream collaboration? So if you guys don't know what a collaboration is, a lot of times YouTubers or even Instagrammers get together and they collab on a video. It'll be like a video topic, and they'll both do a video or some type of thing on that topic or whatever it is, and then they'll share each other's video. Sometimes it will be, you know, just two people. Sometimes it'll be like a group collaboration, and it's just a way of like getting to know more people and for people to see more of your content and stuff like that, and also working with, you know, people that you admire. I just recently did a collaboration with Make It with Micah. She's on Instagram and she also has a YouTube channel, but she's more active on Instagram and TikTok. Her DIYs are amazing. Also Frugaholic, she's on Instagram as well. Her DIYs are amazing as well. But besides them, I haven't done a collaboration in a long time. My dream collaboration, because I do so many different types of videos, is actually different types of channels. So for like the mommy content or like the homemaking and lifestyle content, I would love to do a collaboration with She's in Her Apron, because like I said, I was drawn to her channel because she was so real. She put on the camera, showed you her real life, showed you how everything was. It was not that much editing, and she really made me come out of my comfort zone to want to do vlogs and to share more on YouTube, because she did it and I enjoyed her channel all the time. I was always looking forward to her next vlog. And so she really just pushed me out of my comfort zone, and I was like, she could do it, I could do it. So she would be a dream collaboration as far as like a homemaker. And also Tiffany Beeston from Beauty and the Beastons. She's another one that she has like 4 kids now, which I don't even know how she does this, but she has 4 kids now that are young kids. She just recently had a baby. She posts 2 videos a week, and she's always putting out good content, and she's so active on Instagram as well. And she also just shows the naturalness of her videos. Like her and She's in Her Apron are like the gist of YouTube, where it was just like, hey, I'm gonna take my camera, I'm gonna show you realistically. It's not all that cut and paste editing or like all this stuff that you see like a TV show. It's just really raw, and I'm drawn to those types of videos. And so she just shows you like her day of the life, shows you recipes, she gives you motivation to clean and get things done. And she's just a dream collaboration as well because she's so realistic. For my DIY, like for the people that I would want to do like DIYs with, it'll probably be Bargain Bethany, J Money DIY. I love her DIYs, and she's just a very down-to-earth person. I talk with her on Instagram, and she's just, you know, just a wonderful down-to-earth person. So like DIY, it would probably be her. And then I feel like I'm missing somebody, like as far as like vlog style. But if I'm missing anybody, you know what, if I'm missing anybody, I will put them down in the notes, because I do feel like I'm missing somebody. I feel like there's another person that I watch constantly on the channel and stuff like that, and I can't think of what they are. So if I forgot, I will put them down below. What is your channel about? So my channel is basically, like in my introduction, is like me sharing all the things that I find helpful in my life and home. So that's why my channel is never like an actual like niche of like it's just a DIY channel, it's just a homemaking channel. It's just because I just want to share with you. If I find something that I find helpful in my everyday life, I want to share it. So whether it be recipes, whether it be cleaning tips, whether it be cleaning motivation, whether it be a DIY to make a, you know, decorating, party ideas, whatever it is that makes my life easier as a homemaker, as a mom, as a woman, I just want to share it on my channel. So, and you get some like beauty, you know, beauty in there if I find beauty products that I like. Just whatever I like sharing it. So you'll always find different things on my channel, and you'll never get bored of my channel because it's always something new. What is the best advice as a parent? So that I'm still learning. And one thing I can tell you about as a parent, you think that the toughest times are when they are younger because they're little and that you have to do everything for them. It is not, guys. The worst, no, that's the worst. The toughest time is when they get older, middle school years, high school years, when they are being around other kids, learning things that you don't want them to learn, having to have those tough decisions, them coming into their own of what they want to decide, and you're trying to still guide them to be good human beings and to be a good person and to, you know, you just navigate them in life, but they're getting older to where they're making their own decisions. And at the same time, they're getting older to where you have to let go. You have to let go and let them, you know, they're in sports, so they go to away games. And so you have to trust and pray that they're going to be safe on a bus going somewhere for a far away game from you. Or when they get their license, you got to trust that they're going to be safe in a car, or when they go to a dance. And if you're letting your kids date, when they go on a date, it's like when they get older, It's the worst time I feel when as a parent, because you worry more. And then when they turn 18 and they're out of your house and go to college, or they get their first apartment, you're worried because they're not in your home anymore at night. You know, at night you can go to sleep and you know they're in their beds when they live with you. But when they're over 18, even though they're an adult, they're still your babies. You know, you worry about them. And I think that my sister's going through that right now because all of her kids are over 18, well, except for the youngest one. And she goes through that. And, you know, some of them are into their late 20s. Even the one that's my niece who turned 30, my sister still worries about them. So worrying never stops when they get older. I feel like it gets worse when they get older because they're more independent. And then you got to trust and believe that they are going to take care of themselves like you taught them to, but you don't know. So you're always worrying. So I don't know if that's advice, but just to let you know that it's going to get not worse, but it's going to get harder as you get older. So just try your best and navigate through it, and keep the communication line open with your kids, and constantly talk with your kids and check in. What got you into crafting and DIY? Well, my mom used to love to craft and DIY all the time. And my mom was such a budgeter as well. And that's where I got it from her too as well, where she was a stay-at-home mom and my dad was in the military. And military, you know, people think that you get paid a lot, but really you don't. And especially when you're a single parent, a single income household back in the day. Like nowadays, I feel like you can find more bargains and more deals, and kids can still get the great things. In Walmart, you know, not in Walmart, but different places you can get great deals. Back in the day, like my mom, when she was raising us, you had to really be creative. So it wasn't as easy to get like the best things as a cheap price. So she did a lot of crafting, a lot of budgeting, did a lot of things from scratch. And then I realized that when I started working at daycare, I loved doing crafts with the kids, and it was just my favorite thing to do, especially with younger kids. And then when I became a stay-at-home mom, I was always trying to find ways to make money. I mean, not make money, save money. And I loved making things from scratch. I loved going into stores and like being like, I can make that cheaper. And so it was just out of necessity to where I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but also I just love I just love making things. And then it's something about you making a product as opposed to buying it. You feel accomplished, and you can always basically customize it your way. And I'm just the type of person, I can't waste money. And especially if I know I can make it cheaper. That's what got me into DIY, and crafting is just, it's an outlet. It's just like with me with organizing. If I'm organizing, it relaxes me. If I'm crafting, it relaxes me. So it's just something that's in me that I was just always drawn to. What tips do you have to stay productive? Well, I'm still working on that, especially since after this COVID time, I feel like my productivity has gone down, and I'm trying to get back into a rhythm. So I hope 2022 with my, organization stuff that I bought, I will be more productive. And I'm thinking about trying to figure out some tips and some systems and routines to get back on track in the new year. And hopefully I will be able to share that with you guys. So stay tuned. I'll be sharing with you guys some more routines and how to stay organized in 2022. The next question is, what advice could you give to someone who's starting a YouTube channel, pros and cons? So when it comes to having a YouTube channel or Instagram or TikTok or any type of social media, you have to have a thick skin and to not take what people say to heart. And at the end of the day, you got to remember, and I tell my kids this, that no matter how you are, you could be the nicest person in the world, the most giving person in the world, people are going to talk about you regardless if they are the type of people that are like that. Because it's like when people talk about you, it says more about them than it does about you. So whatever you do, like I said, you can be nice, you can be mean, they're going to talk about you regardless. So as long as you're being true to yourself and you know that you're not offending nobody and you're not doing nothing that's hurting anybody, then don't worry about anybody else. Do you, be yourself, and don't worry about outsiders, because they're going to be negative comments to you. It just happens. And like I said, if you felt like you didn't offend nobody, if you felt like you weren't in the wrong, then don't even worry about that, because it's going to happen. And some people are so, bold behind a keyboard and, behind a screen and on the keyboard, they're so bold. And sometimes they're all miserable in their own lives and they want attention. And I'm the type of person that lately in my life, especially this past 2 years, I'm all about positivity and I'm all about karma and giving out good vibes. And I feel like there's times where situations like arose where I could have gone off and I could have came back, but I'm like, I'm not going to give you my negative energy. I'm not going to do that, because if you're not bringing positivity into my life with me, my family, my friends, then there's no reason for me to respond to you. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, because I'm not going to give you that. If you want to come to me positivity, if you want to come with positive vibes, or if you want to come with actual concerns, or actually asking a question and not being disrespectful, or anything like that, like actual concerns about that, then I'll comment to you. But if I feel any negativity coming from you, or you're spewing lies or whatever like that, I'm not going to comment. I'm not going to give you that energy, because I'm all about positive energy, and I'm all about, empowering other people, especially women, us empowering each other. I don't like it when women tear each other down just to build each other up. And I feel like there's a million stars in the sky, and every one of them shines just as bright. Just if my light shine doesn't mean that yours dim. So everybody's light can shine. I don't feel like we have to dim each other's lights or go at each other in a negative way in order for us to succeed. So I want myself to succeed, and I want other people to succeed, and I will help you if I can. And I just like spreading positivity. So if I feel like any negative energy is coming at me nowadays, I don't even waste my time, dealing with it if it's negative, because you're not worth it. So again, like if you're going to do YouTube, you have to have a thick skin, and worry at the end of the day that if you're going to do this as a business, do not try to engage so much with negative people, because again, this is your business. And I know sometimes our tempers and our stubbornness, we want to react, but you got to think about it this way: let them be them, and let them do whatever they want. You continue to hold yourself with class with your business, and not worry about them. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, don't even worry about them. So have a thick skin, and also just be you on YouTube no matter what. Just from the start, be you. Don't try to do other things other people do, because then again, you will not love what you do, and then it'll become like a hassle, and you don't want to do it. So a lot of times on my channel, like I see other things that people do that could probably grow my channel, but it's not something that I love. So I'm not going to do something that is going to promote it, or maybe get more followers or do more things just because it's a trend. If I don't feel like I'm going to enjoy it, and if I don't feel like it's useful to you guys, I'm not going to do it. So always stay true to yourself when it comes to YouTube as well. Will you still be doing Dollar Tree videos now that everything is $1.25 Dollar Tree? Yes, I will still be doing Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar Tree organization, Dollar Tree DIYs, all things Dollar Tree, because I still feel like it's a good deal at $1.25. Although the other day when I went there, it really hit me, like I told you guys in my Dollar Tree haul, it really hit me that it was $1.25, but I still feel like it's a good deal. And if you guys have not been aware, everything has been going up the past 2 years. A lot of things have spiked in the past 2 years. And so a lot of consumers, a lot of businesses have to raise their prices in order for them to profit and actually feed their families as well. And if you think about it, Dollar Tree has had their stuff at $1 for the longest time, and they never changed. And they were bringing out, for the past 2 years, they've been bringing out amazing products for just $1 that I know that if I saw on Amazon, they were like $5 or $10. So for them just to bump it up 25 cents, I really don't think is that bad. Hopefully it will just stay like that. But I will still be doing a lot of Dollar Tree videos, because I still feel like it's a great deal. And it says, what was your goal this year for YouTube, like for my channel? So I had a goal to actually hit 20,000 subscribers this year, and I didn't reach it. Right now I think I'm at 17,500. So if you want to share my channel to your friends and time subscribe, I would appreciate that. But I was trying to hit 20,000 subscribers this year, but I didn't hit that goal. But that's okay. It's not all about the subscriber counts. It's all about sharing and stuff like that. It would have been nice to hit 20,000 subscribers, because it would have been a milestone. But yeah, that was my goal this year, and just interacting with you guys more. This year I felt like I've talked more with my subscribers. There's a lot of you guys that respond and comment on every video that I post, and also on Instagram. And so I feel like I have a rapport with you guys, and a more connection with you guys through YouTube and Instagram, and I love that. It's all about sharing and get to know people. So that goal of mine, to get to know my subscribers and my and the followers on Instagram better, I reached it, because I feel like I do know some of you guys a little bit better, and I recognize your names and stuff like that. So that goal was reached. So how long does it take to do a YouTube video? So depending on the video, it takes, and it's always the videos that I choose is like the longest video. So DIYs, it takes a long time, because I have to record as I'm making it, and then I go through and I take pictures of the finished product, and I take so many pictures because I want to make sure it's the best picture, so you guys can actually see the product and how it looks, because sometimes the camera doesn't capture exactly how pretty the DIYs come out. And so I'm always taking a bunch of pictures, and then I have to edit and review those pictures, edit and review everything I filmed, then do a voiceover for that, then add music, and then so the DIY ones can take a long time. Also cleaning videos as well, because you're cleaning and then you got to go through the footage, speed it up, cut it up. add music, talk over it. So that could take a long time too. The easiest videos people do are vlogging when they do natural vloggings, and I don't do that as much anymore. Those are like the easiest, but the ones that I tend to do, which is DIY and cleaning videos and motivation and recipes and cooking. Also with the recipes and cookies, I'm talking and telling you guys all of what's in it. That takes a long time too. So yeah, video can take me like 2 days or 3 days to do, because I'm not trying to, you know, sit all in one day to do it. Like if I had the time to sit on one day to do it, I would do it, but it does take hours because I'm a perfectionist. And it's just, you know, especially with the DIYs, because I'm taking pictures and I'm trying to get the best pictures, trying to get the best, you know, the best music to fit the video and stuff. So yeah, YouTube videos take longer than what you guys think. So this is like the hardest job I've ever had. I work more hours doing YouTube than I did any other job. So yeah, it could take a long time. And it says, how do you come up with your DIY ideas? So my DIY ideas, I come up with it like I go to the store and I'll see some beautiful decor or some beautiful decorations, and I'm like, I know I can make that cheaper. So most of the time I'll see something and it will spark me to recreate that exact same thing, or it'll give me an idea to create something else. And then other DIYers that I see, they'll make something and it'll spark me to do something else. So it's always constantly like things that I see, I just get ideas in my head, and all of a sudden it's either I could recreate the exact same thing or I could recreate something else that I want to or better. And then the last thing I want to share with you guys is, it wasn't a question at all. It says, no question, just wanted to say that you inspire me and motivate me on days when I don't feel like getting up and cleaning. And you also show me that I can have a beautiful and organized home on a budget. So thank you for that. And I wanted to end that, you know, end this video with that question. I mean, not that question, but with that statement, because there's times where I do want to quit YouTube, because YouTube is a lot of work, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of work that goes behind YouTube videos, a lot of work that goes behind TikTok and real videos. It's not just you just open up the camera and just do it. You know, there's a lot of outtakes, there's a lot of pictures, a lot of editing. It's a lot of time, but I love it because there's days where I want to quit because it takes up a lot of my time. And then I get messages from you guys like this where I inspire you, where you tell me that, you know, that the DIY that I shared with you guys was like one of the best things that you ever seen. And the fact that you were about to buy something just like that was like 3 times the price, but now you can make it cheaper. And then some of you guys look forward to my videos, and some of you guys just tell me that you would watch anything anything I put on, and just that hearing me talk and seeing me every day motivates you. And so those types of comments just keep me going. And so that's why I can never quit YouTube, because of the interaction and the community that I've built with you guys. So I really appreciate you guys. Also, I want to touch on the P.O. box. I told you guys I was going to get a P.O. box, but I couldn't get it because the mailbox that I have, they're actually all taken. So I'm on a waiting list. So I know a lot of you guys wanted to send me stuff. You've been wanting to send me, like, you know, friend mail, happy mail, just send me some things, which I really appreciate. Thank you guys. Especially during the holidays, you guys want to send me Christmas cards, but I just don't have a P.O. box yet. So wait, maybe in the new year they will have some available, and I'll be able to get a P.O. box, and you guys can send me cards, letters, whatever you guys want to send me. But if you do want to send me notes or anything like that, also you guys can write me at my email, which is down in the description box below. And so that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really had a fun time making this video. I love hearing the questions that you guys have for me. If you have any other questions for me, leave them in the comments down below, and I'll do a part 2 video. Also, Valentine's Day is coming up, and last year me and my husband did a Q&A video, a couples Q&A video, which a lot of you guys loved. So if you guys would like to see that one again this year, let me know in the comments down below that you do want to see it, and let me know some comments or questions that you have for me and my husband that has to do with marriage, organization between the marriage, you know, or I'm going to share with you guys a video in the new year of how we get together and organize our bills and our budget together, sit down and basically, you know, try to track and organize our budget for the year, because money is one of those things that can, you know, end a marriage and end a relationship. So we try to do things to be on the same page budget wise. So I want to share a video with you guys about how we kind of, you know, have a meeting and then be in sync with our budget. So, but if you have any other questions for us, leave them in the comments down below, or me, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Hey guys, don't forget to click on the picture in the middle of the screen so you can subscribe to my channel and get notifications on all the new videos that I put out, and check out these other 2 videos that I have posted on my channel on either side of my picture. Have a great day.